Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode on Ark Survival Ascended. To start off today, we're going to be making a very powerful item. We're going to be making something called the Bio Grinder, and I've got everything I need. It's incredibly powerful. You guys just wait and see. It's like a game changer. It's also not that expensive. Like, I mean, it's pricey, but you look at some of the other, end game, or not end game, but those industrial items. Like the Forge is 2,500 metal. This is only 800. So all in all, it's pretty cheap. So let's go ahead and make that. Easy peasy. And just about there. There we go. Okay, so what this guy does, if you haven't already seen it before, is you need to find a place to place it down first, because it is pretty big. Look at this thing. It might also need a foundation. Here, let's grab a foundation for it. Yeah, just a stone foundation will do. Just one. But this isn't going to be its permanent home, Where we'll make a more permanent home for it in the future. This is just to test it out, really. So we can chuck down our foundation and then place down the grinder. And oh my gosh, it is massive. Alright, and then where do you access it? You can just access it anywhere? Yeah. Okay, so I believe you need to put some gas into it, and then you can turn it on. And you see the gears start spinning. I don't know if we want to go in there. Oh, I fell off. And what you... Let me on. And what you can do is you can chuck any creature into here. So I've got a spare griffin here that I bred up between episodes. Which one is it? It's this one. And what you do is it's not the most humane thing in the world. But you can toss it in there. If you don't have the Dino Ball mod, you can just leave them in there. And they'll get ground up, and there they are. They're gone. And then if you look in here... Look at that, you get Kibble, and you can actually, it's not just superior Kibble you can get all the way up to the best tier of Kibble. Yeah, this is probably the best, oh, bit too far zoomed in there. This is probably the best way to get Kibble in the game. Yeah, it is so overpowered, and Kibble is now incredibly easy. And look, that's 11 Kibble as well, that's nothing to sniff at, If it was 1 or 2, then sure, but like, 11? That's crazy. So, what can we tame with superior Kibble? I didn't actually know what kind of Kibble the Griffin would be able to give us. So I just wanted to see very quickly what we can tame with it, because what we can tame with it will depend on what we're taming today. Now, one thing I wanted to tame was a Carcanos, and what does that use? That uses exceptional Kibble. I don't know what the order is. What's the order of Kibbles? Let's see. I'm looking on the app right now. Dodo Dex, I do recommend it if you guys wanted to check it out. I think that exceptional is above superior Kibble. Okay, that's alright. What about a Drakeling? A Drakeling is also exceptional Kibble. We can't tame up anything we want to tame up, apparently. Ah, dear, that's funny. There is one other thing, actually, that we could tame up. Let's see, can we do it with that kind of Kibble? Let's see. We can. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. I'll bring you guys back once I find this creature. Alright guys, what we're going to be going ahead and taming is actually the brand new bison. And I hopefully have a pretty good trap here for it to make it nice and easy to tame. You guys may have seen the, like the billboard trap that people have been doing, and I tested that to little success. So I figured, we used this trap for the Griffin in the last one. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So we're going to use this trap. So all you got to do is you got to get a bunch of gates. I've got 6. And just place them all down in a row, just like that. I'll probably place some of those a bit closer together, but that's fine. And then get your gateway. Pop one on the end. Leave the other end with nothing. And then you want to get your bison. Where is he? He's a 140, by the way. There he is. And yeah, I've already aggroed him, which is why he's running. Actually, I don't know why he's running, but that's why he's already freaking out. And oh, is he coming? I definitely haven't hit him enough to make a tall pot run. Yep, he's coming. He's coming. Okay. Nope. And this is the slightly janky bit. You got to get him to play ball with you, and there he is. Get the gate down. And he's in. We got him. Boys. And now he's going to be super easy to knock out. And we'll have a bison tamed up using the Kibble that we got from our bio grinder. Yeah, not the most ethical way to get Kibble, is it? Alright, let's get this guy out. Come on, buddy. I wonder how much you're going to take. I have gone ahead and made up a magnifying glass after really wanting one in the last episode. So we can check. Let me see. Oh, he's almost out. Easy. These guys don't have much transport, do they? That is perfect. One more, probably. There he is. Ah, lovely. Lovely, lovely. Okay, I'm going to get this guy tamed up. Oh, I am naked with a hat on. I'm going to get this guy... Oh my god, what am I doing? The button... Yep, okay. Yeah, I'll bring you guys back when we have him. Alright, this guy's been sitting here for a while, so let's see how much he's going to want. He's going to want about 9 pieces. I've got quite a lot, because I've read up and dispatched of a few more griffins. Are we going to get him here? Why is his taming effectiveness so low? Hold on. Wait a minute. Hang on. I thought I checked this. This is the right food, right? Yes, this is the right kibble. Why is his taming effectiveness dropped? What? Okay, well what we can just do is we can just let him wake up in this trap and then knock him out again to fix that. I've got the right kibble. It's the exact right one. Well, okay, I guess we'll let this guy wake up and then we'll knock him back out. Luckily we've got him in the trap, so should be pretty easy, but hopefully I'll bring you guys back once he's actually tamed. Hey, we got the bison tamed up. Lovely. Okay, I've got a saddle here for him. Pop it on there. Oh. Please don't start talking. Okay, good. Yep, nice. So we've got the bison. Pretty good stats all around. Look at that. That weight's lovely. Let's see. So can we use them to gather berries? We can. Good, good. That's lovely. And is there something around here we can hit without having to deal with a big fight? 123 damage? Okay, not bad. And there's also... Oh, so we can also do this attack. 240 damage on that attack. Nice. And we can also put our head down, which lets us build up a bit of a charge. And then can we hit something with it? Okay, that seems to just do the normal amount of damage, which is 123. Oh, and with our head down, right click, we can knock them up in the air like that. That's a lot of fun. Alright, nice. I like this guy. I like him. I like him a lot. Okay, and there is something I wanted to do with it. So, in the next episode, well, actually in this episode I was hoping to, but obviously we didn't get to do that. I want to tame up a Carcanos, and we need the correct type of kibble for it. So I did a bit of digging, and if we chuck a Bronto into the meat grinder, into the bio grinder, that'll give us the correct amount of kibble. So I think it could be a lot of fun to try to knock out a Bronto with this guy. We can shoot off of the back of him, which is lovely. There's actually a pair of 140s here, which is great, because that means we can breed them up and get unlimited kibble. Yeah, so let's try to get these guys knocked out, and yeah, we can just tame them up using our algae. How did that miss? There we go. Right, run away! If we can just get one at a time, that would be perfect, or at least not have the mate boost, and it seems like just this one is mad at us, which is perfect. Actually, we could probably just tank the hits from him. How much damage did he? Yeah, we could probably just tank it. Let's get him. I have no idea how many hits this guy is going to take to knock out. Probably going to be quite a few, though, if I were to guess. Yeah. What's everybody's bet? I think it's going to take 47 shots to get this guy knocked with my bow. I don't even know how many we've sunk in right now. We must be coming up to 10 by now, right? Yeah, let's say that this is number 10 here, let's say. So, actually this isn't particularly interesting, is it? Maybe I'll just bring you guys back once this guy's torpor running. Oh, I think he might be running, guys. We do have another one that's decided to join in the fight, so I've just sort of been trying to avoid him. Right, let's see. Can we get him out? Oh, he's hitting me. You're meant to be running, sir. Dang it, that missed. Headshots are tough on Brontos because their long necks means that their heads really move around quite a lot. Alright, let's just try to get out of the way. Sort of loop around. So that we're facing them again. And I believe it's that sort of darker coloured one that we're after. I thought that didn't hit for a second. He was torpor running, I thought, but he seems to have decided to stop torpor running. I also hope that this guy doesn't die. In fact, let's have a look here. What's his health looking like? You are on... oh, actually, your health is fine. I don't know why you look so bloody. And his torpor is pretty high as well. Oh, that missed. Listen, other Bronto, you're not invited to this party, okay? You're not a high enough level. That sounded weird. Well, actually, it didn't sound weird. It sounded quite appropriate, to be fair. You know what? Yeah. Oh, dear. I'm not going to explain that joke any further. It wasn't even a joke. It was, there was a thing that I said that sounded weird, and I pointed out that it sounded weird, and now I feel like I should cut it out. But I'm not going to cut it out. I'm not going to cut it out. You know, sometimes you say things and they just come out sounding a bit weird, and that's life, you know? That is life. And what else is life is getting shot in the neck and knocked out. I said getting shot in the neck and knocked out. Are you going to go? How close are you? Ooh, he's close. He's close. Did he just trample me? See, it's very hard to get headshots on these guys. I don't even think that was one. It was close to a headshot, but it wasn't. Yeah, that was because of physics and stuff. Hey, there we go. He's knocked out. Right, I have no. It's been so long since I've tamed up a Bronto, so I have no idea what their torpor drain is like. But I'm going to get this guy on tracking, and then I'm going to knock out the other 140 over there, and this is a better level, and then we'll get them both tamed up. Alright guys, I've got those Brontos tamed up, and I've bred up some babies. So I've got quite a few here. I've kept 2 just over in my base there. I've kept a male and a female as well, just so we can keep producing. I didn't really think this completely through because I mean, I don't know if it's going to fit down that hole, but there's one way to find out, and that's to try it. So let's turn this bad boy on. And we'll try an adult first. Oh, it's working! Yes! Oh, I don't know why I'm laughing. That was awful. Alright, and yeah, we got Kibble. Okay, sweet. I did, just in case that didn't work, I did also have, and this is actually even worse, I did have some young ones. Oh no, I don't like this. Oh no! Oh, it's awful. He didn't even give me any kibble. Yeah, the young ones don't give you quite as much. Alright, let's grind all these guys up, and then we'll have some of the kibble that we need to tame up a Carcanos, which we will be doing in the next episode. So if you did enjoy, do be sure to subscribe. Yeah, in the next episode, like I said, we'll be taming up a Carcanos. And this is like a very... I look angry. Yeah, and I'll see you all then. Goodbye! I don't know what's going on at the top of the screen there. Bye!